Alright, I just picked up a refurbished Dell Precision 5480 from eBay. 14-inch screen, powerful enough for everything I need, portable enough to carry everywhere. It's going to be my main machine for lab work and daily use when I'm traveling or on vacation. But before I installed a single application or saved a single file on it, I did one thing first. Wiped everything and reinstalled Windows 11 from scratch using an official Microsoft ISO. And if you've ever bought a refurbished PC, this is exactly what you should be doing too. Let me show you why, and then let's do the full installation together. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is on how to clean install Windows 11 on a laptop. Alright, when you buy a refurbished PC, you have no way of knowing the full history of that machine. You don't know who set it up, what software they installed, whether the Windows installation is genuine, or whether the ISO they used came from an official Microsoft source or somewhere less reliable. Refurbished machines sometimes come with leftover data from previous owners, pre-installed software that you didn't ask for, outdated Windows builds that haven't been updated in months, and in some cases, the rare, potentially compromised installations. Starting from a clean, official ISO eliminates all of that. You know exactly what's on the machine because you put it there yourself, starting from a verified Microsoft source. It takes an extra 30 to 45 minutes, and it gives you complete confidence in your system from day one. This is my standard practice for any second-hand or refurbished machine, and I'd encourage you to make it yours too. Let's start by downloading the latest version of Windows 11 from the official Microsoft website. Open a browser and search for Download Windows 11, then click on the first link to the official Microsoft website. Under the ISO Download section, click the Select Download drop-down and choose Windows 11 Multi-Edition ISO for x64 devices. Click Confirm. You'll be asked to select a product language. Choose your language and click Confirm. The final download link will appear. Click it. Depending on your internet speed, this will take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. While that downloads, let's grab Rufus. Open a new browser tab, search for Rufus, or go to rufus.ie, the official Rufus website. Scroll down to the Downloads section and click on the latest standard version. Rufus is under 2 megabytes, so it downloads in seconds. Now wait for the Windows 11 ISO to finish downloading. You need both files ready before the next step. The ISO will be sitting in your Downloads folder when it's done. But before we continue, let me show you something. As you can see, this Dell computer doesn't have any USB ports, it only has Type-C ports. To solve this problem, you have two options. You can use a USB to Type-C adapter or a USB flash drive that has both a USB port and a Type-C port. In my case, I'm going to use this USB flash drive. Go online and search for SanDisk USB and Type-C. It's really handy to have one on hand. You can also use it on your smartphones equipped with a Type-C port. Plug your USB drive into the computer. Open Rufus by double-clicking it. Click Yes on the permission prompt. At the top of Rufus's interface, check that the correct USB drive is shown under Device. If you have multiple drives connected, be very careful here. You want the USB drive, not your hard drive or any other storage. Under Boot selection, click the Select button and navigate to your downloaded Windows 11 ISO file. Select it and click Open. Rufus will automatically detect it's a Windows 11 image and configure the settings appropriately. Click on Start. You'll notice Rufus offers a Windows User Experience dialog when working with Windows 11 ISOs. This gives you options like bypassing TPM and secure boot requirements, useful for older hardware. For the Dell Precision 5480, which meets Windows 11's requirements natively, we don't need these workarounds. Leave the settings at default. I'll set things up manually. Click OK. Confirm the warning that all data on the USB drive will be erased. Rufus will begin writing the image. This takes about 5 to 10 minutes. When the status bar at the bottom shows Ready in green, your bootable Windows 11 USB is complete. Close Rufus and safely eject the drive. Now open your browser and search for the Dell BIOS key. In my case, I have a Dell, but if you have a different model, do the same by searching for the BIOS key for your PC model. We'll use the Boot menu to immediately select booting the installation from the USB drive, so we'll use the F12 key. Start the new PC and quickly press the F12 key several times until the PC boots into the BIOS. Once in the BIOS, in the Boot Devices section, select the USB drive using the arrow keys and press Enter. The Windows 11 installation environment will begin loading. You'll see the Windows logo and a spinning circle. Give it a minute to fully initialize. The Windows Setup screen appears. Select your language, time and currency format, and keyboard layout. Click Next. Check the Install Windows 11 box and agree to wipe the entire PC. Accept the license terms and click Next. Here's the most important screen in the entire installation, the installation type selection. Here's what we're going to do. Delete every partition one by one until the entire drive shows as a single block of unallocated space. Click on each partition, click Delete, and confirm. Work through the entire list. Once the drive shows as fully unallocated, click on that unallocated space to select it and click Next. Do not create a new partition manually. Windows Setup will automatically create the correct partition structure, including the EFI system partition, recovery partition, and the main Windows partition when you proceed. Now, click on Install. Windows will now begin copying files and installing the operating system. This takes approximately 15 to 25 minutes. The machine will restart several times during the process. This is completely normal. Let it run through every restart without interrupting it. After the final restart, Windows 11 will launch the out-of-box experience, the initial setup wizard. Let's work through it cleanly. Select your country or region and click Yes. Confirm your keyboard layout and click Yes. Skip the second keyboard layout unless you need one. The setup will check for updates. Let it run. This ensures your fresh installation immediately has the latest patches before you do anything else. On the network screen, connect to your Wi-Fi or plug in an Ethernet cable. Normally, I should be able to see the available Wi-Fi networks here, but they aren't showing up because the Wi-Fi drivers aren't installed. The best solution here is to use an RJ45 cable to connect. So I'm going to connect using a cable. I always recommend being connected during setup so Windows can download updates and drivers automatically. Now name your device and the PC will restart again. Here, I'm not going to sign in with a Microsoft account. I'm going to create a local account, so we'll click on Set up for work or school. This allows us to bypass the requirement to sign in with a Microsoft account. Now click on Sign In Options and then select Join a Domain instead. Now I can create my local username normally without any issues. Work through the privacy settings, location, diagnostic data, inking and typing, advertising ID, tailored experiences. I disable most of these on a work machine. They don't affect functionality. Windows 11 prepares the desktop. This takes about a minute, and then you'll land on a clean, fresh Windows 11 desktop. First thing to check on a refurbished machine after a clean install, activation status. Go to Settings, then System, then Activation. On the Dell Precision 5480, because this is a genuine business-grade Dell with a Windows 11 Pro license embedded in the firmware, you should see Windows 11 Pro activation state active with a digital license. Windows recognized the hardware signature in the motherboard and activated automatically against Microsoft servers without requiring any product key input. That's the OEM digital license system working exactly as intended. If activation didn't happen automatically, give it a few minutes connected to the internet. It sometimes takes a moment after first boot. If it still shows as not activated after 10 minutes, check that you installed the correct edition matching your license. And there it is, a completely clean, verified, official Windows 11 Pro installation on the Dell Precision, fresh from Microsoft. No unknown software, no mystery bloatware, no questions about where the original installation came from. This is just the beginning. In the next video, we're going to optimize this fresh Windows 11 installation for maximum performance, disabling unnecessary background processes, configuring power settings, installing the right drivers, removing pre-installed apps that serve no purpose, and getting this machine ready for both lab work and daily productivity use. After that, driver installation, security configuration, essential software setup, and more. This is a full series, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any part of it. If you've been thinking about picking up a refurbished laptop or desktop for work, lab use, or general computing, the Dell Precision line is genuinely excellent value. Solid build quality, business-grade specs, and the 5480 in particular is a great size for carrying around daily. Just remember, whatever refurbished machine you buy, always start with a clean, official ISO. It takes 30 minutes and gives you total confidence in your system from day one. Questions about this build, the installation process, or anything else, drop them in the comments. A like and a subscribe goes a long way and help me keep coming back every day. Thanks for watching. See you in part 2.